Have you ever asked yourself, I still feel full of life, but why does my hair make me look tired, older, invisible? When stood in front of the mirror, you're not alone if that sounds similar, because this is the reality. Your haircut can either gently draw you down or boost you after the age of 60. Additionally, the majority of women continue to dress in ways that date back decades. However, you've changed. You've survived. Every strand of silver has been won by you. It's time for your hair to embrace your current identity. This isn't about trying to look 30 again or pursuing youth. It's about dressing in a way that expresses your strength, vitality, and spirit. We're showcasing 5 sophisticated, self-assurance-boosting hairstyles designed specifically for ladies over 60 in this video. Coups that add movement, elevate your sculpt your face, and give you a radiant appearance. We don't mean high maintenance or fashionable. These classic looks were created for real ladies with real beauty and real tales to share. You can find a style here that doesn't conceal you, but rather accentuates you, whether you prefer a sleek, blunt bob, gentle waves around your face, or something bold and liberating like a modern pixie. Additionally, we'll reveal the biggest haircut errors that could be silently aging you by 10 years and how to avoid them, so be sure to remain until the very end. Let's get started if you're prepared to rediscover your love for your reflection. Let's start with a reimagining of a classic. The hard, flat bob of decades ago has given way to the soft, layered bob. This rendition is effortlessly modern, feminine, and light. Why does it work so well for women over 60? Because it knows what your face deserves and what aging hair needs. Hair around the crown and temples frequently grows flatter, finer, and more delicate as we age. Every strand is revitalized by the delicate layered bob. These little layers produce movement, fullness that pleases, rather than overpowering volume. They brighten the area around the eyes, soften the jawline, and raise the cheekbones. It resembles a natural facelift without the need for surgery. Better yet, this cut is quite adaptable. Your stylist can customize the layers to accentuate your greatest features, regardless of the shape of your face. Round, oval, square, or heart. Do you want to lengthen your neck? Request a length that falls somewhat below the chin. Do you want to draw attention to your cheekbones? Add layers of facial framing that start in the middle of the face. Additionally, this bob requires little upkeep, so don't worry. For a polished appearance, you can blow it out with a round brush. Alternatively, you can let it air dry and allow the layers to naturally fall into place. Silver hair. It looks great with this cut. The light is captured by such natural highlights which produce breathtaking depth. You're still coloring your hair. It looks great with low lighting or subtle highlights. The layered smooth bob doesn't make a lot of effort. It doesn't shout youth. Elegance is whispered. Additionally, this cut is the ideal starting point for a lady who wants to feel renewed rather than reinvented. Let's now discuss a bold yet subdued style. The pixie cut with texture. Yes, it's short, but it's also incredibly graceful, unexpectedly feminine, and full of personality. This haircut might be just what your soul has been longing for if you've ever said to yourself, I want to feel lighter, freer, more like me, while looking in the mirror. There is more to the textured pixie than meets the eye. It's a declaration. I've stopped hiding behind my hair, it says. I want everyone to realize how self-assured I am. The flat, boyish pixie of the past is not this. This contemporary layered feathered cut is intended to add volume precisely where aging hair most needs it. Your face is framed at the crown, around the temples. It enhances your characteristics. It highlights your eyes, neckline, and cheekbones. It discloses rather than covers, and this is the secret that nobody shares with you. Going shorter is emotionally liberating for many women over 60. You're becoming more noticeable rather than losing hair. Additionally, styling is surprisingly easy. You can look sleek and polished or playful and tousled with a little pomade or texturizing spray. Additionally, this cut transforms your gray or silver into a striking accent if you've embraced it. It shines, it shimmers, it draws attention. The goal of the textured pixie is not to appear younger. It's about appearing completely alive. It's a strong, unforgettable fresh start for the lady who is prepared to stop playing small. Let's now discuss a bold yet subdued style. The pixie cut with texture. Yes, it's short, but it's also incredibly graceful, unexpectedly feminine, and full of personality. Have you ever said to yourself, as you gazed in the mirror, I want to feel lighter, freer, more like me? Your soul might have been longing for this haircut. There is more to the textured pixie than meets the eye. It's a declaration. I've stopped hiding behind my hair, it says. I want everyone to know how self-assured I am. The flat boyish pixie of the past is not this. This contemporary, layered feathered cut is intended to add volume precisely where aging hair most needs it. Your face is framed at the crown, around the temples. It enhances your characteristics. It highlights your eyes, neckline, and cheekbones. It discloses rather than covers. And this is the secret that nobody shares with you. Going shorter is emotionally liberating for many women over 60. You are becoming more noticeable rather than losing hair. Additionally, styling is surprisingly easy. You can look sleek and polished or playful and tousled with a little pomade or texturizing spray. Additionally, this cut transforms your gray or silver into a striking accent if you've embraced it. It shines. It shimmers. It draws attention. The goal of the textured pixie is not to appear younger. It's about appearing completely alive. It's a strong, unforgettable fresh start for the lady who is prepared to stop playing small. It's acceptable if you're not ready to go short. Long hair is an integral aspect of many women's identities. It has a grounded, familiar, and feminine sense. But beyond 60, shape is more important than length. For this reason, the shoulder-length cut with layers that frame the face is such a lovely solution. With the lift, movement, and softness that mature features demand, it gives you the elegance of longer hair. Everywhere it matters, this cut is flattering. It attracts the viewer's attention to your cheekbones. It keeps your hair looking full, never heavy, and never depressing, and it softens your jawline. Because this is the reality. You can subtly age with long, one-length hair. The face is pulled down by it. It conceals the neck. Instead of adding elegance, it adds weight. However, the entire silhouette is altered by the soft layers surrounding the face. You appear lighter, more open, and rejuvenated. If you have medium to thick hair, or even fine hair that tends to fall flat, this is especially perfect. The layers create shape where it's needed and eliminate bulk where it's not. It's easy to style. For bounce, you can blow it out. Wear it naturally and let the layers do the trick, or add gentle waves for a contemporary style. Additionally, this cut highlights the natural depth and texture of your silver or salt and pepper strands. This is a balance between softness and structure, elegance and ease, rather than a compromise. This cut is your subtle makeover if you're a woman who wants to maintain her length but intentionally redefining her appearance. The current blunt bob is a strong, sleek, and elegant hairstyle that speaks for itself. It's classic but never dull, polished but never rigid, little but unforgettable every time. This cut has a remarkable effect on women over 60. It takes back its structure. Our facial features naturally soften as we become older. There's less definition in the cheekbones. The lines of the jaw soften. However, the blunt bob restores that clarity. Your face is framed in the same way that a well-fitting garment frames your body. It increases force, elegance, and intention. Today's bobs are softer and more wearing than the severe ones of the past. Consider a gently curved shape that flatters from every angle, a modest undercut that hugs the neckline, or even a deep side part for a little drama and lift. Indeed, you are able to customize it. Bold blonde fringe that make your eyes pop, a symmetry for edge or feathered ends to ease the jawline. This cut essentially styles itself if your hair is straight or slightly wavy. After using a flat brush to quickly blow dry, you can leave. It also looks great with silver hues. In fact, this bob becomes your defining style whether you wear it in gray or salt and pepper. It conveys the idea, I know who I am. I'm not in hiding. It's not an attempt to appear younger. It's making your presence known with confidence, clarity, and grace. The current blunt bob is more than just a haircut for the lady who leads with subtle grace and quiet strength. It's a declaration, light-hearted, carefree, and effortlessly cool. A soft shag with curtain fringe conveys the message, I'm still curious, still vibrant, still evolving. It's also a welcome change of pace for ladies over 60. This isn't the crazy rock star shag of the 1970s. This version is more delicate and elegant with enough movement, texture, and individuality without the chaos. Why is it so effective? Because mature hair frequently requires assistance in precisely the appropriate areas. This cut effortlessly creates volume at the crown, soft framing around the face, and slight lift to the eyes and cheeks. The distinctive shaggy softness is created by carefully placing layers throughout the hair. It's a light, attractive texture that moves with you. It's neither heavy nor bulky. Then there are the curtain fringe, which are swept to the sides and gently parted down the middle. They elevate your entire look, conceal lines on your forehead, and frame your eyes. Additionally, they grow out nicely, requiring no ongoing care. Why is this cut so unique? It's not only about appearance. It has to do with how it feels. It conveys to everyone that I'm still expressive, still playful, still full of life. This is your way out without going overboard if you've ever felt constrained by safe hairstyles. Use a flat iron for a soft polish, or air dry it with mousse for a carefree look. This cut adjusts to your emotions in any case. The soft shag with curtain fringe is more than simply a haircut for the lady who still dances, dreams, and dares. It's a holiday. You've seen it by now. Hair is more than simply fashion. It has to do with identity, self-assurance, and development. Chasing youth is not the goal of the ideal haircut at 60. It's about making the decision to totally, fearlessly, and exquisitely present yourself as the woman you've grown into. Every layer, bang, then gentle curve around your face as a reminder that you're still developing, radiating, and moving. Your mirror shouldn't murmur you're fading. That's why it's so powerful. It ought to read you're thriving. The exquisite blunt bob, the lively shag, the soft bob, the textured pixie, and the graceful shoulder length. They are more than just cuts. They are calls to rethink, rejuvenate, and re-establish a connection with the woman who is staring back at you in the mirror. A woman who has earned her wisdom, who walks softly but stands firmly, and who is so beautiful that she doesn't need to describe it. Therefore, it may be time to let go of the past and move on with style, intention, and grace. If your present haircut doesn't make you feel visible, or if it doesn't match the fire that is still burning within you. Because you're not going away after 60, you're growing into a better version of yourself. And sometimes a new cut is all it takes to start over. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who is prepared to rediscover her own love if it inspired you. You are still in the prime of your life. It's only getting started.